We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. Receivers are bunched together. Ball handed off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Game makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick to catch. It's Taylor. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looks right for a quick completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Offense getting set. It's second down. On the run, it's Barnes. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, trying to get off the field.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. Pass not complete.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
The punting unit on the field after the third down incompletion. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Receiver snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Makes it second and medium. Here comes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Dropping back. It's Hawkins. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
He'll field the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just won a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They'll kick it away here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wide out. He makes the catch. Nobody around him. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. And here's the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. He hands it off from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, everything was going so well for these guys on this drive, and all of a sudden it feels like they've hit a big wall here. Big-time sack there on 2nd down and now bring up 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of play call this coordinator comes up with.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And it's good from 56 yards.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
After the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Running out of time in the pocket. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks right and lets it fly. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it with room to run. Tackle is made. That's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a gap. It's Williams.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Bond. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The Aggie is trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
It's second and goal from the 11. Looking to score with a run to the right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. It's a wide receiver screen. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down.
Hey, we're in the first half. You're down 3. Now we've got a fourth and goal. Do you go the conservative route to tie it up, or it's playoff football, man? Do you get aggressive and try to take the lead?
So what's the play call? It's fourth and goal from the 3. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He makes the grab. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
That's caught. It's Barnes. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another first and 10.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the catch. It's Barnes. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. This pass rush continues to make a huge impact. 3 sacks already, and now they draw the holding penalty. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. The linebacker shifting around now. It's 3rd and a mile. Dropping back to throw. He's going to take off here. He's found some room at the 45. Now here he goes. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out into the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Defense is coming after him. He's got it right near the end zone. Timeout is called. Talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They had the break to make some adjustments. Let's see if they can get something going here to start the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds onto the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
They're going to run it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the 2nd down incompletion, we'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught over the middle. It's Barber. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They trap him for a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, he's swarming again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? That's caught. It's Turner. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the first down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
And in 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return now from midfield. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Handoff running right. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short on the +27. Can he make it to the marker? That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. First and goal, handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try to run this one in. They'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Kirk gets Buffalo with the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's an out route, the catch made, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To the air, it's Hawkins. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of life from this offense.
Chris, that's a huge play for this offense. And keep in mind, they haven't scored a point yet. So to be able to come up with a play like this late in the game, maybe some confidence building here to be able to get that first touchdown. Who knows? Maybe they could be in business.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Extending the play now. Continues to fight for yards. Defense finally gets him down, and he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. And he'll set up to throw. Screen to the wide receiver. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Under pressure, just lets it go. Ball away quickly, but nobody in the area, and the official's going to call intentional grounding here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Hawkins. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw yet again. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed avoid that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Oh, so close to executing here on the fourth down play in the fourth quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Barnes. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
First down here for this offense. Chewing clock with the running game. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. And he'll be brought down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Handoff from the shotgun.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? QB decides to keep it here. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Just keep churning these yards out. Playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but keep eating that clock.
Second down and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown.